Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So, Tom Henderson at _Tom_Henderson_ hit us with a little bit of news today on Twitter at VGC_news, at IGN, at Real Gaming Intel. Tom basically dropped a big truth bomb on our head that we all probably saw coming anyway about Splinter Cell. Ubisoft's Splinter Cell game that is in early development is currently scoped as you guessed it, open world of sorts, a more stealthy version of Assassin's Creed, similar to how Halo has done its open world. Now, granted, the majority of us don't know how Halo plays, the type of open world it is, because it's just coming out today on December 8th. Actually, you could probably purchase it right now, start downloading, which I'm contemplating doing, but I digress. This is basically not really news to the majority of us who probably saw this coming. Ubisoft is going to Ubisoft Splinter Cell at this point. We will not be getting the real tight-knit, close-quarter combat and stealth that Splinter Cell is known to deliver. We're going to get this more open-world feel. Hopefully it doesn't have loot boxes and loot pinatas and all this garbage. We'll see what Ubisoft ends up doing. In my opinion, I feel like moving more towards the Hitman development process and design would have been a better fit for re-emerging of Splinter Cell in today's day and age, where you have these kind of semi-open world sandbox levels, and there are different ways to really beat the level. Now, not the same type of mechanics as Hitman, obviously, but in that way to where it kind of felt like what they did with Chaos Theory, where they provided these levels, and unlike Pandora Tomorrow and the first Splinter Cell, there were kind of different ways to get through the level. It was a little step up from the older games, and I feel like moving towards the Hitman design would have been a really good idea for Ubisoft. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 huge open areas. It's not huge open areas, but sandboxes, kind of like how Hitman delivers its mission structure. I feel like that would have been a better way to really push Splinter Cell, because now, as you guys know, if you've been playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Ghost Recon is basically has turned into Splinter Cell at this point. Ghost Recon as a franchise from, I guess, Future Soldier on, has gotten very stealthy, very slow-paced and methodical when it comes to its stealth gameplay. You just kind of sneak around, you stealth kill enemies with these crazy animations. And the way you move in Ghost Recon Breakpoint really kind of feels like old school Splinter Cell, where the camera rotates around you. You can move your character any direction, which is different than the old school Ghost Recons that we know. I guess Future Soldier kind of had that as well. But this is what it is at this point. The game is in early development, as Tom has said, and as we know from the info we have from Ubisoft at this point in time. But a lot is to be seen at this juncture. It's kind of mind-boggling that Ubisoft will push their one IP that is not and never has been this kind of open world formula, and they're going to just shove this in our faces and say, this is what we're doing, this is how our process works. And as long as it doesn't have loot pinatas and tiered loot and all this junk that has been in Assassin's Creed and has been in Ghost Recon, Far Cry as well. But this doesn't look good, in my opinion, for old school Splinter Cell fans who might be thinking that Ubisoft will revolutionize maybe, but kind of stick to the core elements of what made Splinter Cell great to begin with, which is that real close quarter stealth and close quarter combat that we were so used to from basically the first Splinter Cell up to about Double Agent, before we went into Conviction, and they kind of moved into the fast-paced running gun type of Sam Fisher gameplay that they created for the last two games, Conviction and Blacklist. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this. Are you surprised? I'm not really surprised. I guess we all kind of could assume where Ubisoft was going to take Splinter Cell, because all of their games have kind of been molded into this open world type of gameplay style, where you find loot, you get loot. Will Sam Fisher, get a +5 to stealth when he gets a new chess piece? I don't know. And combining this NFT stuff that's coming out now, one could only assume that their games moving forward will be molded around getting loot and being able to sell NFTs in a way that they make sense. So I don't know if that's skins, cosmetics, loot that has stats. I have no idea. You let me know what you think about this. And yeah, we'll discuss it in the comments like always. FYI, I do have a Discord. Guys, link down below. If you're coming by my channel for the first time, you're saying, who the hell is G Money Mozart? Click on the link down below. Join the Discord. Come hang out with us and talk games. Whether it's Ubisoft games, all types of games, mostly Ghost Recon, but Ubisoft in general, and different types of games, tactical shooters, Arma, things like that. But yeah, come hang out if you want to. But that's it. I'm babbling at this point. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, about this. And all right, that's it. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, guys. Peace.